But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks.
These extraterrestrials, these reptilians, these draconians are the ones that are pretty much running the planet. And so in like the music industry and in certain...
How many times did you see like little boys would go out with like their little pop guns and they would cut their fingers and like be blood brothers, right? And they're like, we're best friends forever now. And they would like smush the blood together on their fingers.
Hey, we're back at it again. In today's episode, we'll be looking at some crazy TikToks that may have you questioning everything. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video as well. Liking the video basically helps me in the algorithm. And by the way, I'm officially over 100 subscribers, so all the love so far, I greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get it.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you could to sell it. I know, 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know, 100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me, Bitcoin will go to zero, a microsecond, like that.
It's probably best that the creator consoles himself for a little bit longer. The last thing we need is for Bitcoin to tank again.
Y'all, Megan Fox is literally doubling down on drinking this dude's blood. Not only that, she slips a dark ritual into what she's saying to validate what she's saying.
Give us like some context. Okay, here's the context. Everything is a matter of like what you're accustomed to or what is currently like socially acceptable or normal. And back in like the 50s even, how many times did you see like, probably never, but like on Leave It to Beaver or like movies from back then or even the 80s, how many times did you see like little boys would go out with like their little pop guns and they would cut their fingers and like be blood brothers, right? And they're like, we're best friends forever now. And they would like smush the blood together on their fingers. That's not satanic, right? That's
1000% satanic, 1000% rare, and done in witch circles and witch circles only. And she's using that to validate.
Right, that's normal and that's cute, that's sweet, that's like an innocent, like
little bond.
Yeah, it's a little bond between kids who love each other, they have a pure friendship. It's like that, except instead of rubbing your fingers together, the drop of blood goes in your mouth. And I don't know why that becomes satanic.
Really, you of all people are going to claim that's not satanic? And did you notice what she was wearing? You know, they get these tattoos for a reason. It's almost like a salute. But we can't talk about that on here. What do y'all think?
Giving reference to Leave It to Beaver as justification is making the case way less relatable. We all know Disney is infamous for adding subliminal messages to their production. She completely lost me on this one.
Look at this, y'all. It's about 1 million crows that's sitting in front of these department stores. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the end times are here. You know what they used to say, the end times is near? No, the end times is here. And obviously, anytime you see crows are scavengers, so there must be dead flesh or blood close by. Obviously, we know the stories of Walmart, and everybody always talking about how Walmart is used as a place for a child, you know, moving kids around from different countries. Well, TJ Maxx and all these different places, Home Goods, they do the same thing. Kroger, they all got the same setup, so they all got underground tunnels and everything. Y'all better keep an eye on this, man, because y'all gonna start seeing a lot more of this in 2024, man. The end is here.
This would be the perfect time to have a fully autonomous self-driving car scoop me up in the front of the store, because me against 1,000+ birds in the parking lot is not a fair fight.
I have an update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is gonna blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is gonna change your mind. So just a quick recap, this guy walks around my backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door, goes inside, and disappears. Called the cops came, they went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. I looked like an insane guy. The cops were like, what is this guy smoking? And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard, and this guy leaves my shed. and he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older. I don't know, something's going on. Somebody explain what's going on in my shed. I'll be going there in about a week to give a tour, since a lot of people are asking. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to think. Did he time travel? Is this a different person? Who is this new guy? Is it the same guy? Let me know what you think, because this blew my mind.
Yeah, this one threw me for a loop as well. I mean, this guy got a change of clothes, got 30 years older, and forgot to grow a beard. I'm pretty sure his glasses prescription is still current though.
The word Dracula, the first part is Draco or Draco, which ties into the Draconians from the Draco constellation. These extraterrestrials, these reptilians, these Draconians are the ones that are pretty much running the planet. And so in like the music industry and in certain high level celebrity status places, like these Draconians are the ones that people are praying to and feeding the energy to, etc. Yeah, so that whole meat eating, blood drinking, it actually ties back to these beings, and that's why certain people have to do certain blood sacrifices to be given like prominent positions or to be made famous or to kind of like be in the higher kind of like echelon of society.
I'll take being a nobody or working as a janitor than to have a dance with the Dracos. A good Cabernet from Sonoma County or Napa Valley is the only right drink I'm having. They can keep that DNA drink to themselves.
The 13 or 17-year cicadas have just taken over my backyard, y'all. Look at all the holes in the ground from where they came up. Like literally, they kids come out the ground and have been just, you know, shedding their skin and taking their shirts off. And they come out of the ground and crawl up. Look at all the shells. Like, look at all the shells on this line right here. They're over there too. Like, look, they're over there too. They're everywhere. This might actually be my favorite cicada right here. Look, Kate, 13 years under the ground, couldn't wait to come out and try to hoop. right into the basketball.
As long as cicadas are roaming the streets, we need to put that summer backyard barbecue on pause. I think we can all do with that cicada steaks.
Have y'all seen this glitch yet? Yo, y'all gotta see this. This is in Los Angeles, California. I was just there. Now, I seen some weird stuff in LA, but this by far has got to be one of the weirdest. It's literally a glitch, y'all. She's not moving. Look, and you gotta see, there's a guy that comes right by her and it doesn't even faze her, y'all. She literally stands there for like a whole minute.
That's actually really concerning.
I don't know what's going on.
The only thing that's moving is the bag, y'all. Look at that. Look, the only thing that's moving is the bag.
Oh my god.
Seriously, this is a glitch. Like, no one is standing there that perfect in this cross. I'm just being.
Look at this guy.
Bro, what's going on? Ooh. Now watch. Watch this guy come around. Watch this guy come around, and it doesn't even phase her. Watch this. Look at that, y'all. Bro, she doesn't even turn her head. Bro. Look. Oh my god, bro. This game is breaking down. Look at what the hell? Do you think her player dropped the remote, y'all? Cause you know we're in a video game. And this matrix is getting weird more and more every single day, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace out.
She must be auditioning to be a living statue. All she's missing is the right outfit and some body paint to pull it off.
Look here, y'all. It's a dragon. There's his head. Working on something here on his nose. This piece right here.
There's his wings. There's his wing right there. And then this is a wing appendage. It's cracked right here. It's got 3 feathers. See that? His claws on the other side, but here's his head, man. Up close. See that? That red skin. Here's the underside of his mouth. Just like it should look. Here's the back of his head, just like Godzilla would look. There's his claw. That claw right there. See it? Look at that. This is a wyvern dragon. I believe it's a wyvern. It could be something different. It could be a junior. You know, it's definitely looks like he was a vegetarian. People want to holler dinosaur, but it ain't a dinosaur.
If this is remotely true and this is a petrified dragon, just the thought of it being in a rock form is giving me an automatic relief. Human dominance will not be a thing if this dragon was walking the earth.
So Saudi Arabia just experienced another horrible storm and they experienced severe flooding, and look what the results were. Fish is falling out of that sky. Why is that fish so soft like that? Fish is falling out of the sky, y'all. What? What is going on? Bro, I just showed y'all a video of something falling out of the sky in Indonesia, and now fish falling out of the sky in Saudi Arabia. Did y'all see the storm in Saudi Arabia though? Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Do you see how powerful that water is? Oh my. Bro, Saudi Arabia is getting it. Wow. This is what a time to be alive, man. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So what do you think happens when those fish fall out of the sky? Because we've seen this a couple of places. We've seen this in Australia, China, I believe Indonesia as well, and now it's happening in Saudi Arabia. So what do you think that's about, y'all? Is the waters above mixing with the waters below? I mean, there's a reason why the sky is blue, you know what I'm saying? And ships not only fly in the sky, but ships coast on the ocean as well too. They cruise on the ocean. So again, what do y'all think is going on here when we see fishes down here? This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times.
So this fish incident could have been caused by water spouts that picked up surface swimming fish from the ocean into the sky. Other than that, I can't think of any rational reason why a fisherman's job just got way easier.
1775 and 1776 New Testament Bible. I want you to see some of the details I was talking about the other day, the 13 months. I want you to see the first page where there's a really nice inscription here to Prince James, not King James. Plus the original owners, this Bible right here was owned by a gentleman who was part of the Revolutionary War. And I'll tell you the story about it as well tonight. So I actually had a few people say that the way I handled this Bible, I made it look like it was a copy, it's disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. This Bible right here, if you see how thick it is, it's not made like the new Bibles out of thin Bible paper. This is real paper. This is like hardcore paper. So it's durable, and it's lasted since 1775. The cover has come off, unfortunately, so let me put that down. And I'm just going to bring you through a couple of the details in here that I think are really amazing. This right here is the most important page because it's the main page of the Bible. I'll let you see it right here. The Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testament, translated out of the original tongues, and with the former translations diligently compared and revised. By His Majesty's special command, appointed to be read in churches, Cambridge, 1775. So that's page one. But I want you to see what I think is even more important, which is this right here. This right here, let's see if I can just hold it for you guys to read this. But look at that main title, To the Most High and Mighty Prince James, by the grace of God, King of Great Britain, France and Ireland, defender of the faith and country. So cool. So that's the first page of the Bible after you get through that 1775 main section. So this is what I really want to draw your attention to. This is the New Testament, as you see, translated out of the original Greek. The New Testament of our Savior and Lord Jesus Christ. And then look at below. Same thing, Cambridge, but it says it was actually printed a year later in 1776. But let me draw your attention to this over here. The original owners of this Bible, Stephen Howell was born October 23rd, 1744. Eunice Howell as well, 1744. And then this is their children here. Silas, 1778. Oh, that was 1773 as well. And Lewis Howell was born 76. And then Stephen Howell in 1784. I did the research and I actually found the owner of my original Bible. His name's Stephen Howell. If you look him up on Google, you'll find he was born in 1744, if you put this date in there. October 23rd, 1744, Stephen Howell. And you will see he stood beside George Washington and he fought for this country. This is a patriot's Bible, and I have it. So let me go to the end here where we were looking at the months of the year. Here we go, table of time and days of the week. Let's take a look at this together because I had a few questions on what the names of the months were and how 2 months could be 1 month. I'm just going to let it sit here for you to read. And as you go one by one, you realize that they're sharing months to call these months. Now, what is intercalary? Because Vader, 13, intercalary, maybe that's the 1 day. Ooh, it's not 13 months, guys. It's 12 months, 28 days apiece, and then Vader is the 1 day a year to get us to 365.
I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a copy of that Bible. I'm curious if the chapters and the verses are the same as the KJV and the NKJV.
Venezuelan migrant bragged about living off U.S. taxpayers' money.
Confieso que a mí no me gusta trabajar porque me da alergia. Yo vivo de los taxes que usted paga al mes.
Leonel Moreno encouraged more of his fellow Latinos to come to the U.S.
Y es totalmente falso que las fronteras están cerradas. Las fronteras están abiertas. Capichi, para todas esas personas, muchachos.
The man urged his subscribers to unite behind the Times Square shooter.
Necesitamos pagar la fianza. Capichi, que hoy cometió un error inocentemente. Porque es un niño de tan solo 15 años.
Singing a song about not liking to work because you're allergic is a pure mockery to the U.S. workers at the highest level. Hopefully Biden catches a whiff of that video.
New bad apple monster spotted at ACTA.
Either Monster Beverage misunderstood the Adam and Eve story or their marketing team is taking a big risk because everything went chaotic after Eve bit that apple. Alright guys, so that's it for the episode. If you stuck all the way through, I greatly appreciate it. But before you leave, don't forget to sub up. I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, peace and love.